Well, we've had a project going for the last 2 years doing some commercial stover research near Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and we've contracted with growers. We've been baling on their fields, and we've been measuring the amount of stover we remove, and we've been measuring the bales to find out what are we removing in potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. And also we're learning ways to handle bales and store corn stover, and also learning ways to utilize corn stover. We had a project with ADM where we've now are using it in a boiler. Also working with Amana Farms on a project where we're feeding it in livestock and also using it in a biodigester. And basically the premise behind this, or the impetus behind this from Monsanto's perspective, is really looking at these increased yields. As yields of corn go up, the amount of stover that we're going to be able to remove from these fields will again increase. But we're trying to find a really sustainable way to measure the amount of stover that we can remove from an acre of ground. We'd like to move stover from a byproduct to a co-product, to where growers can receive an additional income by selling some of the unneeded stover. They need some stover on their ground, and it's depending on slopes, depending on past tillage, has a real influence on how much stover they can take off on an annual basis. At Monsanto, we see several uses for stover. Of course, cellulosic ethanol will be one of those. We're seeing projects moving forward with POET, also with Abengoa, in several areas of the country utilizing corn stover. Along with ADM, is doing a project on corn stover for cellulosic uses. But we also see other uses for corn stover, and that's in livestock feed, and then also in for heat and power. This can be an excellent heat and power generation source. The BTUs that produce from burning corn stover are close to what we get from coal.